ubwo twabi umugasho gurya ihamba ryagaritinira umugasho twabire tukeshanga turi mu ihamba tukuza kumanya ubwenge tukeshanga turi mu ihamba kuko uwo kweshanga wazagwa ukashanga ryo mugiga ningo ryo mworo nubwo tweshanje turi mu ihamba emereye twabire turaryamo kabera tuhereza amani emereye twabire turaryamo era rugame mibazi y'amagara gitu ubwo twabi umugasho gurya ihamba ryagaritinira umugasho twabire tukeshanga turi mu ihamba.
In 1991, Bwindi Forest was proclaimed a national park. This was welcomed in conservation circles. With only 600 mountain gorillas left in the world, all of them dependent on forest habitat, there couldn't be a better flagship species for Bwindi Forest.
Wildlife tourism is the nation's second biggest foreign currency earner.
In this area, you also find Uganda's main tourist attraction, the gorilla.
The Batwa people, once known as Pygmies, are one of the oldest surviving indigenous tribes in Africa. Their traditional lands, forests high in the mountains, straddle several East African countries. But the Batwa are now also called conservation refugees.
Tina manyora zuri zaota kusingo kuzuriza kwe bigambe bindu kuhereza amagara gitu gerombe kwachi ihamba kesande akwanda otamuka kabiri ninga limwe ninga kashatu konkadebeke ngo nakorasi narota mu gihugu mwana ako naenda ndatambuye kugira mu cyaro nabwo ndayikanzanze muke na hato ubwo bwanje burukubira aho ko byo kubutama mani tingini amazina ganje ndetse bagira abiasi kandarwa mu project ya kitariro nyowe omwihamba nkashanga ndirimu kandi nkamana mubwire buke twashohora kinda maziremo bwire bwinji karebamo ebintu bike konke binabire ndarebamo tukaba turaturamo agari yamaka kati nefuka tukata kahinga kata katema kesku twatwara gachi twora wana bitu namagara gitu omumamo gwakuba gokujya no kurondemere ikiniga cyanjye cyo nyine ni kihango ahubwo kutashwa mwamba kuza kuronda mu ibihama hamwe n'enyama hamwe n'ubwo tujye twatujyaga katwa Batwa ati nacayine yo buzari ko mutwa kayikeri hamba ari yeje tugire rya Batwa ariko turari kuma turaritahamo nangwa bambi turaza mu ihamba konka kuba bere yaba paka baziranga tutakwa tutagaruka mu ihamba meni mu rugemu kutiza kushibwa ko byabana baraza kutubenga mu ihamba hati bakagira ngo abatwa no kuruke mu ihamba narugemo habwo kuba ihamba ryabereje ejya government muri rugemo hati twarirugamo ngwe tukabere turakora ki ningana ngo tugaruke mu ihamba konka banga bajya ngo wazamo ngo barakurasizamo babona batamo basirikare
hata yagireyo akari mutabani wanje yaza mu ihamba ari nondiso mugenzi kuyahikayo babareba bayiruko imwe bamwita umwe yarugayo yatugambira ko bamwita twagezaho kugira ngo tumuronde nabwe twatina kuzayo twabona ko yambisa Silvia yayiza n'abakama twazayo twaronda yabura twabiruga ndashasha munanga
What pains us or what makes us sad is that the gorillas were cherished more than people. Because when they evicted us to conserve the gorillas and the forest, they didn't give us a compensation or another place where we can settle. And they don't even have that thought in mind to resettle us.
Engungu nyine mpango hamumero n'icyango mwene ngungu kandi kurireba mpulira nakora ki nayi nagashana gurukenzeyo ubwo kuza kuhemba ngunga ndatinaga kuzira ngatatambuka uruhenda boundara batanyitirayo.
Amazina ganje ndi Nyamihanda Vairoti kuruga Mukongo. Mwe Mukongoro ndakora nka Simon wa Settlement. Ege ndakoramo ni kubuganira abagenyi batusanga aha bitinda aho turaba turukuzinira. Twaheza kuzina tukaza mu bitindi nyine ekitinde cyo ndasitamaho namara nzina ha kitindi kwate nankeje kibonduke. Turabugana abagenyi tubazanire tukoremu egenzago ry'abatege twatukoroga turi mu Ihamba. Nubwo turabe turazana turakora ki konka umutima gunabaga mu butaho bwitukuri. No mpuliraga nyine Engungu nyingi no kwata no muhanda nkazayo bumweza ndatonza ntinda base kuzayo bayenda banyitireyo n'amasasi abwo kufegwa ibintu gito.
When the elders say they have Engungu or grief, I say indeed it is true, because according to how we see them, you find that someone at times he's just isolated. When your parents are suffering, it is the same, and that is what makes us also grieve when our elders or our parents are not happy or are not healthy. It also affects the young generation. Evicting someone who is unprepared, there is a way it affects the mental well-being of someone, and the entire generation, it gets affected. Because I have heard stories when my parents are telling me how it looked like in the forest, and now I always sleep and dream about if I stayed in the forest, how would I be? And those are the questions that even run in my mind when I dream about the forest.
Ndaba ndaho nyamire nkanyekiro ndote ndi kugaruka mu Ihamba nsemererwe kukira munonge ejo nararotireho n'amazu gitu amazu ge nankeja kuba twatucyari mu Ihamba twaturataha mu matare aza nkarota nyamire mu nda y'urutare na family yanje.
Ati nukurota nkabona ndi mu Ihamba mbwe nukurota nyami ndi mu Ihamba ndi kurya je nsemerirwe ndi kuzina mu Ihamba mbwe ndabona buri kimwe cyona kirampa mani.
Ndakira kurota inyama izo naryaga mu Ihamba hamwe n'ubuhura hamwe n'ibyama hamwe n'ibikwa pura ndabirota ntikabona dikundi kabona nabanga buzo nkaza kubirya.
Narotaga na nyama ndarota ndi kuza kuvugana ndaje uyivugana ari kuza konsa uzivugana zigwasi zisitatame ziri kuganira nk'abantu ate wamara ekirota kugira ngo zigwemo ziteganiza orashara haruguru wamara leta y'uguru yazo shose imbere umuhanda ugenda
aza ego nkabirota kuba nabere naza kwimuka nabironda ryabura nahura nagira ubusungu bwingi kandi tohurira kansibaga nyigira ubusinge bumburira. Yego kuba ndaba narotege ntalinda kubona ngira ubusungu bwingi.
Nara kuna zonka aturi.
When I hear about the Ihamba, as a younger Mutwa, I feel like going there because as per now, the Batwa, we are still having the blood of Ihamba, and even right now, we have the feeling of staying in Ihamba. Since I was born, I haven't reached a midst of the Ihamba, so I don't have much experience in Ihamba. But I know that Ihamba, it is still a homeland of the Batwa. Since my mom was evicted from the forest, she has never gone back, but she knows many things about the Batwa culture. We would like for the elders who are still alive to continue teaching us as the younger generation. I know in the future our culture will be no longer there unless we practice. Okay, now this is the root. So after peeling it, you could be having many of the stems. Then if you want to, you can just eat it. And so it's sweet. So I think when the elders keep informing us about the culture, telling us the stories, calling us and do this, showing us the medicines, I think our culture will be kept in progress. As proud of this project, we are bringing a few number of Batwa tomorrow to the forest and see the Batwa culture. I am excited to go in the forest because my mom will teach me about Batwa culture and show me many different types of herbal medicine.
twareba n'ebiti ebi twatujyaga bimezera mugogo twareba ibintu bingi mu park kandi byatushemeza ubundi bwire nabwe ndotaga nabwe ndauka kusimuka kuko igizoba nkarota nko twatambulera izoba
ekigura tukolera gye turahura tuye n'amaanyi ubundi tugira amasikongo ubundi tujagaruka mu Ihamba. Story ne y'Ihamba yo kugira abana beitu kuno bitu byabo tukacyariho mumanya ngo mugasho gw'Ihamba nibwo gwanyu ubwo tucyariyo mugenda uko turaba twarugira magara geseje mumanya ngo Ihamba rituye nero mugasho
tukaba tubaga twine mugenda twine mukaba abatwa bo mururu umutwayine ko mururu hati umutwa yabayine mururu yabayine kebihama byeye binankire mbwenu byoti zatare ngo abana babige hata sigira batiya ata
mukire ati byako
ati bichako omwana amanya
ngisana kureba
yego
tansatoromo
shaba weze tijawne
Present fun. Sometimes they would actually in chorus. Don't you go pure? Then he starts.
so they could couple give you as ndu toma vilisha ndeka kurir visha itanu kigabonere de kujanuka
yereka kuriya mukami Batwa or any other indigenous people, they should be valued, their culture, and people should be part of conservation. Like Batwa, if they wanted to conserve the national parks, Bwindi, they would have allowed Batwa to be part of conservation. Because we are the first conservationists of this forest, we stayed there for many years. We knew knowledge how to conserve all this. So there is no way the government would have said they are conserving without us, yet we had this knowledge. So they should always let people be part of conservation, and mostly these indigenous peoples.
Washemerwa mu mubiri ngono ukabura waterera uko baje mu magara no kurira gagaruka n'akandi gashemererwa kira kiri kunkora kubi nashanga ntinda go kugarukamo. Kina manyora zuriza ota kusingo kuzuriza kwe bigambe bindu kwereza. Ihamba ikiramanyisa nihanga ryito. Nesi yito no butaho bwito.